Hello and welcome back to some more Diecast. Well, this is my entry, or will be my entry into the Diecast Graveyard's Ginormus Builldoff. And this is the first entry, and so this is a Hot Wheels custom 77 Dodge van. And our objective is to build our favorite band or a theme around our favorite band. And so I have a lot of favorite bands, and I got to figure out which one I want to build around. But this is where we're going to start. There are a total of 5 build-offs in total, each one every couple of months, and this is number 1. So let's go ahead and get this little van blown apart, take a look at the pieces and parts, and see where we go from here. So everybody please stay tuned. Well, we got our little 77 van all blown apart. I really don't hate the paint job. Big fan of the Moon Eyes logo. I used it more than once on other projects. It's a nice little casting. I grew up actually had a 73, I think it was, 73 Dodge van. Back when vanning was a big deal with a custom interior. Had a beanbag in the back and a bed. Lots of carpet. So, yeah, child of the 70s, 80s, actually child of the 50s, but anyway. So, this one only had one post right at the very back. I already drilled it and tapped it, wow, can't talk, for the 256 screw. So we'll get that cleaned up. And this is pretty new. I think I smudged the top a little bit trying to get the glass out. That'll clean up. It's brand new. Been in the blister until just a few minutes ago. And here's our interior. Not much to say about that. I've seen it before. It's got the 2 big tanks in the back, which I think are supposed to be nitrous, and a fuel cell in the middle. But can't remember the other. It was another 77 van. They had that in. Nice chrome interior, or chrome base with a big wing on the front, or spoiler in the front. But that'll clean up nicely. Got some pretty nice details on the bottom. And our stock mainline wheels. Not one of my unfavorite type wheel that Hot Wheels makes for the main lines. There are some you kind of scratch your head and wonder whose idea that was, but anyway. Alright, well, that is the pieces and parts, so let's go ahead and get that casting stripped, and I'm gonna get in and do some design work in Adobe Illustrator and the 3D software. Got some custom wheels and decals to work up. So let's get this build going. Everybody stay tuned. And before we get to the reveal, let's take just a moment and look back at where we started. This is the Hot Wheels Custom 77 Dodge van. So let's go ahead and get to the reveal and see how this little van came out. Everybody please stay tuned. Well, here it is, our completed 77 Custom Dodge van, Hot Wheels. And this is the first build in the Super Huge Ginormus Builldoff that's put on by, or hosted by Diecast Graveyard. So the theme for this was favorite band. Well, when I was a kid, back in the 70s, I loved the Monkees, their Saturday, well, I watched it on Saturday mornings, but they had a TV show, and I loved watching the Monkees. It was like watching what later became known as music videos. It was like a constant stream of music videos. Silly scenarios that the boys got into, and peppered in with a little bit of music. So. And in the intro to the show and at the end, they always showed shots of that custom GTO, the Monkeemobile. And the Monkeemobile was built by George Barris, and it was red with a red and white interior, had a set of Krager SS wheels on it. So when I picked up this little van, I thought I had the perfect theme, so got into my 3D design software and printed out a set of the Krager SS style wheels that I designed, and painted the interior in white and highlighted it with and detailed it with the red dash and doghouse for the motor engine, excuse me, Dad, and the two NOS tanks in the back and the fuel cell. But painted it the beautiful bright red and created some custom decals, again using Adobe Illustrator software. And here it is, my 1977 Dodge Monkeemobile. Well, this has been a lot of fun, and I hope you enjoy the video. And when Paul puts the recap out, be sure you go out and vote for my van. I would appreciate it. There are going to be, I think, a total of 5 builds, I think it is, and top 10 in that. Everybody wins a prize. He's got a huge prize package. So every couple of months, we're going to have a build for the Buildoff, and this is my first entry into that. So I'd like to thank everyone for watching, and for all my subscribers and viewers. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope you enjoy my videos as much as I enjoy making them. So be watching for that Buildoff recap, and be sure you give everybody a like and maybe a sub when you find their channels, and be sure you share with your friends. Well, thank you all again, and I will see you in the next.